Hey guys, how's it going today? Alright, so this is a set from Stampendous that I have wanted to use for a really long time. So I'm using her today for part of her Feather Week card. And let's see, I've actually already started her a little bit, but I'm just going to show you what I've been doing because I had to start this video again. Kind of annoying, but that's okay. Sometimes we just have those days, you know. So, press down and kind of pick them all up there, and we will get started. So we're just going to ink her up. This set is really old. I can't even find a name on it, to be honest. I found a number, and that's pretty much it. It came out about the time, probably, like I said, about 15 years ago, maybe. Alright, I'm going to have to take this one off so that these will work together, I suppose. Now, with the last one, I did move this over. I was trying to save time. I didn't put the stamp right at her. I mean, I put the feather on over here so there was no, like, gap. But, I didn't realize there would be such a big gap. But I can fill it in because we're going to put feathers and whatnot there anyway. So, why am I not pressing all over it? Okay, one little line there and we're good, I think. Okay, and then you just keep adding feathers and whatever down her hair. And I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I started the video over and I'd already gotten to here. So this is just the beginning and nothing, you know, is any different really. So let me try to get that black off of my hands. I always get black ink on me no matter what. And then I end up getting it all over my cards. Okay, so I gave her gray hair just because I told you guys I'd found gray hair on me this week, and so she's just going to be that gray haired goddess. We're going to give her some blue eyes in there. And let's see. It also comes with this, by the way. Like the, what do you call these things? Stencils for it and a flower. You can do like flowers on her head too, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to see, we're going to do a darker pink. Probably that one and that one. Okay, I think. And I probably need that, at least a gray back. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so let's start with a nice green. But anyway, like I said, I've been excited. Let me color all the beads first so I know that I won't color over those. And then I'll color something in the middle. Maybe a blue. I'll do those two. Can y'all see that? One time I started the video and it was sideways. I mean, like the wrong way, you know, whatever that way is. And now YouTube does not have a thing where you like rotate it, so that's like a nightmare. You have to do this weird thing on the computer and whatever, and I don't even use a computer to upload. I just upload directly from my phone, and so that is a problem. So we had to start over for that too. Forgot about that one. But if this is meant to be, it will be. Third time's a charm, they say. So, alright. I'm just going to give those little strings a gray whatever too. I was originally going to do those in the same color as the feather, but I don't know. Let's do gray down the middle. Sometimes I wish I could trade this in for like a really fine tip, whatever, instead of that chisel tip thing, which I hate. Hate a chisel tip. I don't even understand what they're for. Maybe like if you're a colorist or something, I don't know. Maybe there's some reason, but I just don't like them. Okay, gotta keep that out. I still need it as a feather. I see a couple little things I forgot here. So good morning. By the way, I'm up this morning. I don't do mornings in the summer if I can help it, but here I am. Anyway, I had to kind of help my father get ready to go somewhere and things, and he's going by himself today because he's just driving basically and picking up something and then coming back. So hopefully that will be okay. I always worry if he's out and about and whatever, because like a helicopter just landed not far from my house. When there's a wreck or whatever, the chopper will land kind of near here. We always see it go by anyway, and that normally means, you know, they're flying somebody out for normally a car wreck or sometimes like a four-wheeler accident or something like that. But or if I hear an ambulance go by or whatever, then I immediately call and make sure everything's okay. But I'm a worrywart sometimes, so I can't help it. But anyway, so he was here, so that was good, because he would have been, we live in the middle of nowhere, so he would have been like out of signal for a little while, and or cell signal, you know, and I'd have been freaking out. Probably in the car going to check on him just to make sure. But anyway, so since I'm up in the morning, I figured I will just do a card. I was on Facebook this morning, and I'm telling you, I think maybe just because I want to go so bad that I'm noticing all the posts, but everybody's posting, I'm at the beach, oh, beautiful water, blah, blah, blah. So jealous. Ugh, I want to go so bad. I just really keep thinking about it. The beach itself would, I think, would not be super dangerous, you know, as far as the new Delta variant and all that good stuff. And I know everybody says, oh, you had your vaccine, you know, you'll be fine. But I don't know about that. I mean, I know you can still get it and things like that. So even if it's a mild version, I don't want any long-term effects and whatever. So from that, just, I don't know. And sure, for sure, don't want to bring it home to my father is the main thing. But man, that ocean water. But then there's the hotels and the restaurants and all that good stuff that I would totally want to do if I was there as well. So, oh well. I did try some new well, I haven't tried it yet, but I bought some new self tanner. It's called, let's see, I usually use Saint Tropez, but this is Bondi Sands. Have you guys ever heard of that? I actually found it, well, I saw it online from somebody, and normally everything I see on, you know, any kind of makeup guru channel or whatever, the latest, greatest, whatever, is never near me. Like, you'll have to go to Sephora or Ulta or, you know, order online or something like that. And, but this was at my local Walgreens. I was so excited. So, but anyway, so hopefully I will at least feel tan. It won't be that mega beach tan, which I don't know, I burn anyway, so it's fine. I used to, back in my younger days, I used to come home with just an amazing tan, and which I also before the beach would lay in the tanning bed and things like that. But now that everybody's figured out that causes skin cancer and whatever, I don't do that anymore. But so I wouldn't really have much of a base tan, or if I did, it wouldn't be complete. And so I would fry because I'm kind of fair skinned, so I would just come home looking like a lobster, but I was a happy lobster. But when I was younger, I swear, like it would be an awesome tan, and it would seem to last forever. I don't really know if my time sense of time was different then or what, but of course summer also seemed to last forever when you were younger. Now it goes by. It's already the middle of July. I cannot believe it. It's freaking me out. I don't want to go back to work yet. I just don't. Oh well. Lots more card making to do. I feel like I'm so behind in my card making. But that's okay. Maybe it'll be like this one and I will just use it after 15 years. So that's what I always say I'm purchasing stuff for anyway. When, somebody will be like, oh, what are you doing buying more? Or film another haul. You're not going to use that. You haven't used what you got. Blah, blah, blah. Which is true. But, planning for retirement, things like that. I'll use it then. Stamps seem to last, so that's not a problem. Especially those red rubber. I don't think those things ever die. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm just planning ahead, that's all. So if I use it after 15 years, like this one, I'll be right on schedule. Alright, I'm just going to finish sort of connecting these because I feel like they're a little just floating. Even though I'm probably going to cover them up anyway, so it's not going to matter. But okay, so we are going to Wink of Stella this. Now, I did not stamp the feather on this one. Hang on, guys. Hey. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Had a quick phone call. Okay. That's my father. I have to answer for him. Like, anybody else, I would just call him back after the video, but I have to make sure, like I said, he's okay. So, it was quick. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, gonna give her a little sparkle in her new gray hair. Alright. And we're going to just go ahead. We're going to do it all pretty much. And like I said, I don't know if I want this feather up here or not. We'll see. We'll do the other stuff, the other parts of the card, because I'm going to add some things around it or whatever. And then we will decide if we even need that. Cannot believe how many feather things that I've got laid out to do. I'm telling you, y'all are probably really getting tired of feather cards, but I'm not. I like them, so. Okay. Now, for the fun part, finding all the feathers I need in this pile. I want one, kind of one right there. One right there. No, not that one. One right there. I do have cream or black. Could pull the blue out and do a black. That's pretty stark though. Cream's not gonna go. Or should I do the blue? I should probably cut a lighter blue, really, but oh well. We're going to try that. But first, before I do that, we're going to use some Distress Oxide ink in Kitsch Flamingo. You know, when I opened that, I thought I was going to have to rip the lid off. Like, it would not, for any reason, come off. It's crazy. Alright, so I've been cutting, show you. I'll get the brown one. Probably see it better. So I've been cutting these big dies for a card coming up, and I cut one in black, but I really don't like it. So we're going to use it kind of as a stencil. I don't want to get that circle part in there too much. I just want the texture part of it. Just a little hint of it around. So do you guys ever use your, I forget about it, that I can use my dies as stencils, so without having to purchase so many stencils. Although, I mean, I really like stencils, don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you just need a little something, and that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to use this old Marvy stipple brush and kind of stipple around the edges just a little bit, so it's kind of not so stark white. I could stipple over that too, is what I'll do. Some of the hairs, or the bristles, or whatever they call them, do fall out here, but it always seems to have some, no matter how many times I use it and how many fall out. They must, like, regenerate or something, I don't know, while I'm asleep. I think it would be wonderful if our stamps cleaned themselves overnight, our rooms cleaned up, and all that good stuff too, but oh well. Alright, so, where's my glue? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Right there, some feathers in her hair. And I do want to add one little bit of glitter in the middle. I'll go ahead and do it on these before I put it up there, since everything else is kind of glittered up, you know. Why not? Why not? So what are y'all into this week? Are you stamping? Are you traveling? Are you cleaning? What you doing? I gotta take my car soon. I keep putting it off. I bought the stuff. I go to like Advanced Auto and I get it a lot cheaper. Take it to my mechanic than he gets it. So I get my car worked on. I've got to add brake pads and rear calipers, or whatever those are called. He just tells me what to get and I'll go order it. So anyway, I need to do that soon. And Father's got a, ooh, there's glue. I will totally put my hand in that. Father's got a doctor's appointment. So that day, I think, we're in the area of my favorite Chinese restaurant. So I'm going to order that to go. They're still not open or anything as far as going in, which it's a buffet, so I wouldn't really go in anyway. But alright, so here's how it's coming along. So now we're going to add these, some of the Nuvo Dream Drops. I don't know, maybe I'm going to add the white instead. I do have a green, but I think it's a little too, kind of go for that one, but not quite. It's more greenish than bluish, I think. Alright, so, so do y'all think I need the word up here or not? I don't know. maybe. Let me find a little. Make sure it's on there. What do you think about in another color, like a dark pink or something? Let me try to clean it off. I don't even know if I have a dark pink. Okay. I like these little Altenew inks in the Tim Holtz cases. They fit perfectly for, let's try Pinkalicious. A little too dark. Maybe not. Let's try Puffy Heart. Cannot get these open. Okay. Still roughly the same color. Alright, let's go to Pink Diamond. Y'all remember those pink ice rings? Oh my gosh, back in the 80s. Yeah, this is better. Did y'all ever have those? Those were so popular, like, at my, I guess I was probably in middle school, maybe. I don't know. But those were so in, and I had a bunch of pink ice rings. Alright, not the best thing in the world, but whatever. I should have put that on the Misty so I could restamp it. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking, but oh well. It'll be fine. So we'll put some pearls up here, and nobody will remember. It's not really supposed to be there. Love these Dream Drops. Love them, love them, love them. And they don't have that sharp point. They just go into the little beaded round shape, whatever it's supposed to be, like on its own. It's awesome. You don't have to shake it or tap it or whatever, like sometimes you do. But my regular Nuvo doesn't do that, but only the Dream Drops. So I'm telling you, I highly recommend those. Okay. So even though you can't see those very well, there's pieces of the brush. I think it'll just be a little something when you're looking, you know. But anyway, see, there's a little bit tiny things. Yeah, that'll be for later. Okay, I think that's all, guys. That's all I can do to this one. I'll talk to y'all later. But you know what? Wait a minute. I could give her... Nah. Okay, I'm just going to let it go now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.